My name's Paul Kessler. I am the lead for human systems and habitation integration for the Lunar Architecture Team. I'm responsible for making sure that the human systems, that's the people themselves, how do they interact with habitats and the rest of the architecture? That means the rest of the things on the surface of the moon. And how do we build and make habitats and how do we maintain them and make them suitable for humans to live on the surface? And here is my origin story. I've always liked figuring out problems. Usually they were mechanical ones, fixing things. It's actually something that I've always been really good at. And something even today is really funny when my wife hands me something that maybe my kids broke or something broke. And she says, "Could you fix this?" Usually I'm reluctant and say, "No, I don't think I know how to." But then 5 minutes later, it's usually fixed and I don't even know how I did it. So that's what really got me interested in engineering. But I've also always loved building things. I like to see the products of the work that I do. So that's why engineering for me. Well, I was actually working in a hospital in surgery, actually, in a level one trauma center. And I was working there because I was interested in going into medicine. So I was thinking about becoming a doctor. But it was really working in that field that gave me a real taste for what it was and what it wasn't. And one of the things that I didn't feel like I was getting an opportunity to do was really to build and do things like engineers get to do in terms of solving problems. I like the solving problems part of the patient side for, humans and that, but I didn't really like the rest of it. So I decided at that point that I need to think about another career, and space seemed like an amazing one to go after. So I saw opportunities in engineering for space, and I decided to switch to that. And I thought it was a great fit for me. Working on the Lunar Architecture Team, I get to think about the new ways that we're going to explore the universe itself, right? I get to see how humans might want to explore the surface of the moon, how they're going to have to develop systems and how they're going to work together. I have to ask a lot of what ifs, and then I have to figure out how are we going to solve that? How are we going to mitigate any of those risks or challenges and overcome? I have to come up with new solutions every day as a part of my job. And then I get to work with some of the smartest people I've ever had a chance of meeting, and it's amazing. Human exploration of space, right? The Artemis program. It's pretty amazing stuff to watch SpaceX doing what it's done. I've seen the Starship and I've seen a lot of those launches. Those are amazing. And I think anything that's bringing astronauts to ISS, like the Dragon capsule, I've seen Blue Origin and a lot of the work that they've been doing. I think those are all really exciting to see that we can be adventurers, to be explorers of space, and not just to live the day to day and forget that there's a bigger world out there, a bigger universe even.